If you're over 60, here's a hard truth. Most supplement labels won't tell you the wrong healthy pill can act like a drug, quietly changing your blood levels, interacting with your prescriptions, and stressing your kidneys and liver without your doctor even knowing it. Today we're going to walk through 6 common supplements that look harmless on the shelf, but may do more harm than good for older adults. I'll explain why they backfire, the warning signs to watch for, and simple food-first swaps so you can stay safe and still get the benefits you want. Stay with me because number 3 can actually cause nerve damage that mimics neuropathy, and number 6 can cancel out life-saving medications people often discover it only after something goes wrong. Before we dive in, a quick reminder to protect yourself. Everything here is educational, not medical advice. The safest plan is personalized to you, especially if you take blood pressure pills, heart medicines, blood thinners, diabetes meds, antidepressants, or you've ever been told your kidneys aren't perfect. The best move is to bring this information to your clinician or pharmacist and ask them to check interactions, labs. I'll even give you a short doctor script and a lab checklist near the end so that conversation is easy. Here's what you'll walk away with: why certain supplements can turn risky after 60. The 6 big ones to handle with care. What red flag symptoms mean. Stop and call, and how to choose safely going forward. And yes, we'll replace each risky pick with practical food-first options that actually work for older bodies. If this helps you feel more confident about your health, tap like so more seniors can find it and share it with a friend who keeps a basket of vitamins by the kitchen sink. So why do good supplements sometimes backfire after 60? Thus, first, polypharmacy. The average older adult takes several prescriptions. Add one supplement, and it can change how those drugs are absorbed, metabolized, or cleared. Second, the kidneys and liver naturally slow down with age, so megadoses hang around longer than the label suggests. Third, lab ranges matter. Being low or borderline doesn't automatically mean you need a high-dose pill, and being high normal can make certain supplements unsafe. Finally, label confusion is real. 2 bottles can look identical, but differ 5 to 20-fold in dose. That's why a test, not guess approach protects you. Let's start with a familiar favorite, vitamin D. It's essential, no question. But more is not always better. Many older adults see a low normal vitamin D level or hear that D supports bones and immunity, then start taking 5 to 10,000 IU every day indefinitely. The risk is that blood calcium can quietly creep up. When that happens, you might feel muscle weakness, constipation, excessive thirst, confusion, or notice heart rhythm changes. Over time, you can form kidney stones or deposit calcium where you don't want it, like blood vessels. The danger is higher if you take thiazide diuretics for blood pressure or have conditions that make you more sensitive to vitamin D. The safer route is simple. Get a 25-hydroxyvitamin D blood test, then use the lowest dose for the shortest time to reach and maintain your target with your clinician rechecking both your vitamin D and calcium. Meanwhile, let food carry some of the load: fortified milk or plant milk, sardines or salmon, and brief sensible sun exposure if your clinician says that's okay. And because magnesium helps your body use vitamin D, predictably build magnesium-rich foods into your routine. Pumpkin seeds, almonds, and leafy greens are easy wins. Now to vitamin E, the heart and immune antioxidant that shows up in many blends. High doses, commonly 2 to 400 IU and above, can increase bleeding risk, especially if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, antiplatelet drugs like aspirin or clopidogrel, or even certain herbal products that thin blood. If you bruise easily, notice nosebleeds or bleeding gums, or see black tarry stools, stop and call your clinician. The good news is, you don't need a pill to get vitamin E. Real foods deliver it in a safer package. A small handful of almonds or hazelnuts, a spoonful of sunflower seeds on your salad, or simply cooking with a bit of olive or sunflower oil as part of a meal. You'll get the vitamin alongside other helpful nutrients at a dose your body recognizes and can use. Here's the curveball: vitamin B6. It's sold for energy, nerves, and mood, so it sounds perfect for seniors who want to stay sharp and steady. But in high doses, commonly 50 to 100 milligrams a day or more, B6 can actually injure nerves. The symptoms are easy to miss because they look like other problems: tingling or burning in the feet, numbness in the hands, poor balance, or a clumsy, unsteady feeling. If you already have diabetes or foot numbness, it's even harder to spot the supplement as the culprit. If you notice these sensations and you're taking a B complex or energy formula, check the label for B6. Many contain far more than you need. To stay safe, let food do most of the work. Chickpeas, chicken or turkey potatoes, bananas, and salmon are excellent sources. If you and your clinician decide you still need a supplement, choose a low-dose multivitamin or a balanced B complex with senior-appropriate amounts and set a calendar reminder to review it in a few months rather than taking it forever by habit. Next up is calcium, the classic bone health pill. Supporting bones is non-negotiable, but swallowing big chalky tablets day and night isn't always the right answer. Large supplemental doses, especially calcium carbonate, can raise the risk of kidney stones and in some studies may correlate with calcium deposits where you don't want them, particularly if vitamin D, vitamin K2, and magnesium are out of balance. Calcium carbonate can also cause constipation and block the absorption of thyroid medicines or iron if taken too close together. A gentler strategy is to let meals carry most of the calcium 2 to 3 servings daily. From yogurt milk, fortified soy milk tofu, set with calcium kale or collards, or canned salmon and sardines with the soft edible bones. If a supplement is still needed to close the gap, smaller split doses taken with meals are kinder to your system. Ask whether a citrate form fits you better if you have lower stomach acid or constipation. And remember, bones need a full team daily: protein, vitamin D, vitamin K, magnesium, and the kind of movement that tells your skeleton to stay strong. Simple strength and balance exercises do more than any tablet ever will. Now, a sneaky one: potassium supplements and so-called salt substitutes. Many salt substitutes swap sodium for potassium. On paper, that sounds great. But if you're on ACE inhibitors or ARBs for blood pressure, take potassium-sparing diuretics like spironolactone. Use certain diabetes medicines or your kidneys don't clear potassium well, that extra potassium can spike your blood level. When potassium runs high, heart rhythm can become dangerous. You might notice muscle heaviness, unusual weakness, or a fluttering, skipping heartbeat. If you use a salt substitute, read the label carefully. Most will say potassium chloride. Safer flavor boosters are delicious and inexpensive. Lemon zest, garlic and onion powder, smoked paprika pepper blends fresh or dried herbs like rosemary, thyme, dill, and simple acid enhancers like vinegar or lemon juice. If your clinician wants you to increase potassium, try whole foods where potassium is balanced by fluid and fiber: bananas, oranges, potatoes, beans, and yogurt, unless you've been told to limit potassium for kidney reasons. The one rule here is never add a potassium supplement without a blood test and explicit guidance. Finally, St. John's Ewort, the mood herb with a sunny flower and a serious interaction profile. This plant powerfully revs up the liver's drug-processing enzymes, lowering the levels of many medications that can blunt the effect of statins, anticoagulants, blood pressure medicines, some antidepressants, seizure medicines, and more. In some combinations, it can raise the risk of serotonin syndrome, agitation, sweating, tremor, a rapid heart rate, and confusion. It can also increase sun sensitivity. If you started St. John's wort and feel like your prescriptions aren't working, talk to your clinician. For food-first mood support, think routine and nourishment. Include protein at breakfast. Build omega-3 rich foods like salmon, sardines, walnuts, and ground flax into your week. Take a 20 to 30-minute daylight walk most days. Keep consistent sleep and wake times and make space for social connection. These have measurable benefits with zero drug interactions. If you need more targeted help, your prescriber can tailor a safer option and monitor you properly. Let's translate all of that into actions you can start today, beginning with your plate. For bones, think bones love bowls. Try a bowl of Greek yogurt topped with almonds and berries, a tofu and bok choy stir-fry in olive oil, or a salmon bowl with leafy greens and a sprinkle of sesame. For steady nerves and energy without B6 megadoses, throw together a chickpea tuna salad with lemon and olive oil, or bake a potato and top it with plain yogurt and chives alongside roasted chicken. For heart-friendly antioxidants without vitamin E pills, keep a small bag of mixed nuts on the counter, or add sunflower seeds to salads and soups. For flavor without potassium chloride, use a squeeze of lemon with garlic and parsley, and a light hand with regular salt. Most people can cut sodium 30 to 40% just by leaning on acid and herbs. And to support vitamin D status, pair fortified milk or plant milk with magnesium-rich foods. Overnight oats with fortified milk, chia, and pumpkin seeds is a 5-minute breakfast that works. To keep your supplement routine safe, long-term use: a simple 5-point checklist. First, purpose. Be able to say in one clear sentence why you're taking it and how you'll measure benefit. For example, I'm taking vitamin D because my blood level was low and will recheck in 8 to 12 weeks. Second dose. Choose senior appropriate amounts. If the label screams mega, you probably don't need it. More is not better. Third interactions. Ask your pharmacist to run a full check on every prescription over-the-counter medicine supplement and even herbal tea or sleep gummy you use. Fourth, testing and timing. For nutrients that alter blood levels, vitamin D, calcium, potassium, B vitamins, test, don't guess. Time supplements to avoid blocking other meds, separate calcium and iron from thyroid medicine by several hours, and avoid stacking multiple high-dose products at the same time of day. Fifth, quality and review. Look for third-party seals like USP/NSF or Consumer Lab on the bottle. Keep a simple log of start dates and symptoms, and set a 90-day review with your clinician to continue, adjust, or stop. When you're ready to talk with your care team, use language that makes the conversation smooth and focused. You can say, "I'm simplifying my supplements. Can we check for interactions and decide the lowest risk plan? I'd like to review my vitamin D dose, whether I still need calcium pills or can rely on food, and make sure my potassium and B vitamins are in a safe range. Depending on your situation, ask about a few basic labs. 25-hydroxyvitamin D to guide dosing, a basic or comprehensive metabolic panel to look at kidney function and electrolytes including potassium, calcium and parathyroid hormone if you're on vitamin D or calcium, vitamin B12 and B6 if you've had nerve symptoms, and if you take warfarin, your INR. If you use a salt substitute or have kidney disease, emphasize potassium testing. If you've had kidney stones, ask how to balance calcium and fluids safely. Let's also be crystal clear about red flag symptoms, the ones that mean stop the new supplement and call your clinician. Unusual bleeding or easy bruising, black or tarry stools, severe muscle weakness, especially if it comes with a heavy lead-like feeling, new heart flutters or a sense that your heart is skipping, confusion that's out of character, severe constipation that doesn't respond to your usual remedies, new numbness, burning, or pins and needles in your feet or hands, or a sudden severe headache that feels different from anything you've had before. If symptoms are intense or frightening, don't wait, call emergency services. It's always better to overreact than to miss a serious interaction. Let me pull this together for you. Not all healthy supplements are healthy for older bodies. Vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin B6, calcium pills, potassium, salts and substitutes, and St. John's wort each have real benefits in the right situation, but they also carry real risks, especially alongside common prescriptions or when kidney and liver function have slowed with age. The safest foundation is still your plate-balanced meals, built from whole foods that deliver vitamins and minerals in the amounts your body recognizes. When supplements are needed, use the lowest effective dose for the shortest time, get the right labs, and have a professional check for interactions. If you like simple takeaways, here's your one-line memory formula: food first. Labs before labels. Dose low, check interactions, review in 90 days. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which supplement are you most curious about replacing with a food-first option? Tell me in the comments so I can help you build a safer routine that still gets results. If this episode helped you feel more confident, maybe it caught a risk you'd never considered, tap like, subscribe for more senior smart health guidance, and share this with one friend who takes multiple supplements. That share could literally prevent a dangerous interaction. And if you want a printable senior-safe supplement planner with the checklist, the exact doctor script, and the lab list, comment the word SAFE, and I'll pin a version you can copy. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.